All right, what's up with it, y'all? It's your boy Rock. See what it is. Back with another Kwame Brown video. Now, y'all know I usually do the hand claps on this one, but this is Kwame talk about a real situations that he dealing with. If y'all haven't caught my last video, he was talking about how he recently got released from jail, and he was told a bunch of stories, about getting arrested and stuff, then in the past and certain situations. If you haven't caught that, make sure y'all catch my last video. That's actually a very good video. A lot of people seem to enjoy it, I guess. But one of the stories was funny as hell. But right here, so Kwame, he basically getting the detail why he's been going through a lot of these legal issues. Why he's been getting the police called him, getting arrested, and then he also talks about other little things that's been going on as far as like his laptop getting stolen, dealing with a lot of this and that, and just all this legal troubles he's been going through. So we're gonna go through it on here, break it down a little bit. It's not really too much for me to break down. It's mostly Kwame breaking it down, but it was towards the tail end of his live stream, so a lot of y'all probably haven't caught it. And I know a lot of y'all had questions, and I believe some of the questions get answered on this video. So it'll probably help some of y'all, and I'm pretty sure, like I said in my last video, Kwame is pretty transparent about all the stuff that's been going on with him. You know what I'm saying? And as time go on, we're just gonna see what happens. Hopefully everything gets straight. It sounds good that a lot of his kids are older, so a lot of this should eventually pass. But until then, my brother go out to make the good fight, and then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just give him some brotherly criticism and try to help him out, man. Maybe it'll help him, maybe it'll give him something just to think about. But I'll let Kwame talk his talk.
A lot's being said about the old busty bus. A lot's being done behind the scenes. See, they don't want real men to step up anymore. They don't want real men to say anything. They're trying to put me in that do-low twist any way they can. So I always wondered why men of the past, old school men, they would say things like, man, if a woman don't respect you and if a woman don't want you to be around a child, you just leave because it's already over. So,
and that's a fact. I just want to kind of expand on that a little bit, on some real talk, especially with any women you're dealing with. It don't even have to be your baby moms or a girl you're dealing with. Matter of fact, it's almost just people in general, to keep it a buck. As soon as there's no respect there, you see there's lack of respect getting thrown out the window, you need to throw that person out the window right with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to deal with, especially when you got baby moms. It's definitely going to be troublesome, because then that disrespect can bleed off to the kids, which hurts the kids a lot. You know what I'm saying? When you got to deal with situations like this, a lot, especially a bitter baby mom, she don't realize the damage that she's more doing to the kids, trying to damage the man. But let's keep going.
so that's what decision I've made. I've had the police called on me over and over again. Now I have a CPS agent calling my phone. I've been seeing the police ever since I said trading and coding in school. So I guess the new do-low twist is some of the women that I had children with. So, and all of this is about hurt feelings. I have kids by a woman that I was with in high school. She can't let go. She cheated. I cheated. I cheated. Told you I was quiet, tearing some ass up. So she found out I had a child named Parker.
Hold on, pause. I don't mean to cut your story off, Kwame. I have no idea why I got a dislike on here. I know I didn't dislike the video. Make sure y'all like the video, by the way. I don't know what's up with that. That's crazy. YouTube stay playing games.
New York on this woman. She found out about it. She went through my stuff. So I've been going to court ever since. I've been going to court since about 2015. Trying to be a sensible man, trying to let her get over the fact, I see you on the back of a motorcycle with men. I don't say nothing. I just go tear me some ass up like a real man's supposed to. But this woman's game has been to call the police on me every second, every time I get my child. If I go to the school to see my child, we have joint custody. I go to the school to see my child. They rush the kid back in and they call her. And if she don't answer, I can't even eat lunch with my daughter. When you call the courts, they say, "Oh, we'll deal with it the next court date." She does these welfare checks. In Savannah, I had to leave a restaurant that I own, like I said before, to go show this white man, this white police officer, my children. And once he saw they was in the pool and swimming and fine, he shook my hand and said, "Sorry, you have to deal with this. Keep fighting."
Man. And that's crazy though that even the police know that this whole me even having to come out here is a bunch of BS, and that's what he got to shake his hand like, man, keep fighting. I'm pretty sure he deals with this type of stuff all day. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got a bitter baby moms like that and they doing stuff like this, they gonna use the police to try to just try to mishandle you, do mishaps, and we know what the police is doing with black men. And then they already what they said Mike Brown looked like he was turning into the Hulk when he got mad. Imagine what the police think if Kwame get mad. They gonna think they gonna Incredible Hulk. They gonna think he Thanos or something.
Well, that fight is over for me. I've tried to ask this woman, "Hey, look, if you go to the game, then I won't go to the game. Let me know when you're scheduled. If you're scheduled that you have to go, that you're off work, then I won't go. If you're at work, then I'll go to the game." Because I can't be in the same room with this woman. See, when you have a father that commits murder, everyone tends to use that against you, just like these men have been using it against me every time they open their mouth. "Oh, your daddy did this, your daddy did this." So, she basically says, "Nanny boo boo, are you getting upset? Are you like your daddy?" So now I will no longer play this game with this young lady.
Pause. And that's why kind of why I always say my favorite scripture is Isaiah 14:21, where it talk about you will bear the iniquities of your forefathers. So you wanna be careful of the stuff you put out in this world. Like Kwame didn't ask for people to sit around and keep messing with him about the stuff that his dad done. But since his dad did it and Kwame happens to be a seed, you got to bear those iniquities. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I try to do the best I can not to leave any type of iniquities passed down to my kids like that. A lot of people don't realize it. A lot of people be wondering like, why is this happening to me? It's sometimes not even in your power to make it stop happening. You know what I'm saying? Because it just keep happening with different people, different situations, and I don't know. I think that's why that scripture resonate with me. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know everybody full situation, but I just see it within myself and other people's lives that, in my opinion, I think that thing reigns true. Real talk.
I will be no longer participating in seeing my children because looking at everything in its entirety, a young lady don't understand that she can get a black man killed with the things that she's doing, and it's all over hurt feelings. As soon as I had this young boy Parker, it became a game to her, and I'm not going to play this game. I'm not going to be going to jail. I will no longer be, if you want to call me a deadbeat, call it. The child support will be there every month. But I will no longer play this game. I will no longer have CPS agents in my business. I will no longer have you calling cops on me, all because you can't get over the fact that you cheated, I cheated. We need to leave it alone. If that makes me a bad father because I ain't going to sit there and argue with you, I'm going to go find me the next one, then that's the story you can tell. But what you really need to realize you're doing, young lady, is that you're destroying these kids. If you are a nurse and you work 3 hours, if you work 3 days out the week, you got to work 12-hour shifts. That means you're sleeping when you're back home. That means my oldest daughter is raising the rest of the kids. But as a man, you can't say that.
And that's what you talk about. Hey, that's what in the cold part you see he only can speak so much because, and especially when you're not around the situation but you hear what's going on, that's actually a big deal right there. Hold on, I don't know if y'all hear those sirens going by, but that is a big deal. That'll make me that would bother me too.
As a man, you can't tell a woman that, hey, you know, why are you working so much? But the reason why I can't be in the same room as this woman is because through court documents, I discovered that all of the CDs that I gave her money for, she liquidated every CD. And when I asked for an account of the money, she said the court said her black female attorney said that's none of your business. That was a gift for her. So when I got upset and cursed in court and damn near in tears, they were going to arrest me in court for speaking out in court. Young
See what I'm saying? That's what it feel like. It's probably like, oh shit, he about to turn into Thanos. We got, you know. Listen, when black men get emotional around like cops and all that type of stuff in court, you see they do the most. A dude will be in court and then he'll start crying or, you know what I'm saying, kind of throwing a fit about what he disagree with. Next thing you know, he look around, he got 10 police officers around him.
men, this system is not designed for you to win. If you have a child by a woman who somehow gets upset about anything that you're doing, and I'm not encouraging men to walk away from their children, I'm saying that you have to be very careful dealing with a woman that all she does is set out to destroy you. And I actually need to apologize to some of the men in the past who I've judged and say, oh, that's, listening to women. Oh, you ain't no real man. You supposed to keep fighting. Well, my fight just cost me millions of dollars and lots of money. I'm putting white children through school with all the lawyer fees. And at the end of the day, it's all about a bitter, angry woman who is distracting me from really doing what I need to do. So I will no longer be a part of any more distractions. The moment you distract me, I'm done. I also have another fire I have to put out because, they like to attach themselves to motherfuckers who don't like to kiss ass. So I have a young lady who pretty much ransacked my house while I was in jail. I took my laptop, took a couple things out of my house, recorded some emails. But I got the tag number of the young lady who helped her do the work. So we'll figure out where she's at so we can get her some documentation. So just know that behind the scenes of a real man go through real situations. And I will no longer be judging any man who don't want to put up with wombat behavior. And young lady, my children have my cell phone number. My children have my address. And that's all I'm going to say to that. I will no longer play this game. And ladies that have friends that do this type of behavior, there's a consequence for this type of behavior. And the kids will pay dearly because when you don't have a man to protect these children, I'm the only man that will not lie to my daughters. I'm the only man that don't want anything from them. This woman is so hateful. She see me on the internet. She see my daughter sliding off the slide, having fun at Lake Lanier. I posted on Instagram. She gets upset and say, "You're just trying to show out because my other daughter don't want to hang with you." I'm like, damn, do you have anything positive to say? Everything got to be negative. Everything got to be negative. A woman is allowed to steal CDs and all the money from their own kids. And I have to be made to look like the villain. And I can prove all of this in court documents. I actually even have the court transcripts. So I will no longer, again, play the game. If that's the way you guys are going to come at me, I don't give a fuck about being called a deadbeat. I don't give a fuck about nobody's feelings. And I will not walk up under a woman's rule. So if that's what you thought was going to work, fuck that.
And I feel you. The only thing I really got to say about the situation after hearing all of this is that, just from brother to brother, Kwame, if you happen to be watching this video, As long as the kids know that you want to be around, and I'm pretty sure they know what's going on in the background with baby moms. Just as long as they don't got the feeling. You know what I'm saying? Especially with young kids, they emotional, so it's a lot about the feeling. As long as they don't got the feeling that you trying to run away from them, or not even run away, or just not have to deal with them, then you should be cool. Like you said, they got your number, they got you. Just stay in contact with them, dude. You know what you got to do, man. That's your family. Them your seeds. You know what you got to do. But it's been your boy Rock. You know, another quick video. Not really quick. This one actually kind of long, but I have to do one real quick, and I want to cover this. But yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next video. Stay strong, Kwame.